How's it, everyone? Burning here, and I am bringing to you today week number 3 of LDL. Not sure when this is going up, so if this is going up like before another game I have or after, scheduling has gotten a little bit weird, so I haven't even played my week 2 yet when I'm recording this, but just in case that doesn't end up getting played, for week 3, active on my roster is a transaction. As you can see, I now have a Klefki. I traded away Kaparaja and Braviary to get it. I also have a just random 1-point Stantler. Don't know if it's going to come, but we will see. Now, we are facing a pretty tough opponent this week in Jetman, who I believe is the owner of the league. Yeah, I believe he is. So, no slouch. And his team is pretty scary too. He has Chien Pao, Rotom Wash, Terra Armarouge, Fortress, Diancie, Dunsparce, Breloom, Terra Poltergeist, Revavroom, Sandaconda, and Salamence. Now, I feel like I actually match up fairly well here. We will see when we actually get into the game, of course. But as you can see, starting things off with my prep, we have Clifford the Zamazenta, of course, rocking the Life Orb, CC, Ice Fang, Heavy Slam, Crunch, outspeeds everything on his team, kills pretty much everything on his team, at least a 2-hit KO, outside of, like, the Fortress, I think. Just absolute menace here. Yeah, it's a Zamazenta, what are you going to do? Then, up next, we have Skittles, the Alolan Muk. Fire Blast actually does enough to wear it Oko's Fortress, which is honestly huge. So that's really funny. We will see if it ends up mattering at all. But also rocking Knockoff, Poison Jab, and Ice Punch. We actually take 2 Earthquakes, I believe, from Salamence from full. So that's just 2 Ice Punches. Take it out as well, even at -1. Of course, hopefully that doesn't come out to that, because we also have Glenn the Greninja, Protean Rock and the Choice Scarf, Hydro Pump, U-Turn, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, just outspeed everything, get off damage. It's a Greninja, it's going to do Greninja things. Then we have Felicia the Klefki, rocking Leftovers, Spikes, Thunderwave, Foul Play, Dazzling Gleam. Really annoying, gets up my hazards, primary hazard removal this game. Hopefully it works out for us, because having a proper spiker so I don't have to run it on Glenn or Cynthia is going to be very nice. Speaking of Cynthia, she is coming this week rocking a sub SD set, Earthquake D, call it a rounded out. I mean, what really needs to be explained about this? She's going to hit hard, hit fast, kill everything. If I can get her in a good position, maybe against something like the Fortress, we're cooking. Then last but not least, we have Amaterasu the Arcanine, Terra Fairy, Fizz Def there to deal with the Chien Pao. It's my primary Chien Pao answer, but Felicia also handles it quite well. Rocking Flare Blitz, Terra Blast for the Terra Fairy to handle stuff like Salamence, and the Rotom Wash, and then Iron Head for the Diancie, also Morning Sun. So that's the team, and I will see you guys in the game. Alright, folks, here we are, and he brings the Diancie, Armarouge, Rotom Wash, Salamence Fortress, and Chien Pao. Okay. Doesn't bring a lot of what I was expecting him to bring. But I am more than okay with that. And Chien Pao. Okay. Oh, that's Armarouge, that's Roulage. Okay. I want to say this is just a pretty easy Glenn lead. But honestly, it might be Cynthia. That could be really nice here, in case he leads Fortress. Could do something if he leads Terra, or he leads Rotom Wash, just get off some damage right away. Problem if he leads Chien-Pao, but I don't think he ever leads Chien-Pao into this team. We're going to lead Garchomp. Alrighty. Whew. Let's do this thing. Let's do this. He leads the Rotom Wash. Okay. So, obviously, I don't want to get burned or anything. So I'm just going to substitute here. See what happens. If it's Scarf and Willows me, so be it. That would be very annoying, actually. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. Okay, get off my substitute. And what does Rotom go for? Goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No idea what it's going to do here. Pretty sure I can just pretty freely Swords Dance, though. What does it go for? Hydro Pump, and it hits. Okay. And it breaks the sub with Hydro. Okay. Let's just go for another substitute here just to see what it's going to do. Because he could go for Willow thinking he lives a hit. He could just go for another Hydro. He could miss. He could switch out. Goes for the Hydro Pump, hits. Going to break the sub again. Could do this one more time. I think I'm going to go for it one more time here. And pray he doesn't hit. Hydro Pump and a miss. Okay, perfect. So now we're in a position just to Dragon Claw here. Pretty much risk-free. Doesn't pick up the kill, but that's fine. Hydro Pump again. Breaks the sub. Now, if I just go for the kill here, that just brings in... Okay, he is lefties. I mean, he's just sacks Rotom here. Well, he could not sack Rotom. I'm just going to go for another substitute. Just in case, because I don't want Chien-Pao to just come in for free. But likely is just going to be a Hydro Pump and another hit. Do I go for it one more time? I don't really want to sack all of Garchomp's HP. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for the kill now. So he's just going to stay in and Hydro Pump again. How many turns has it been? Check status. It doesn't say how many turns it's been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been 6 turns. He only has 2 Hydro Pumps left. Does Hydro Pump only have... it only has 8 PP. Okay. Because it only has 8 HP. Okay. So if I'm at... Okay, yeah, unfortunately don't have enough to go for another substitute here. Because that brings me up to 32, which is 17%. A little unfortunate, but oh well. That's fine. We still pick up a kill. We're trading Rotom for Garchomp here, effectively. Which I'm totally fine with, because Rotom was a big pain in my side all game. And I even get to keep Garchomp in the back later on. Probably should have gone for the kill earlier, but if I could have just gotten into a position where I could have just hard swept right there, that would have been awesome. But it's fine. In comes Qianpao as expected. That's where I bring in Klefki. Because you're never clicking Sacred Sword here. So I think this is where I go Klefki. Save Cynthia. Bring in Felicia. Goes for the Sacred Sword. Does 111. Brings me down to 111. So that did 43%. I think that's choice banded. No. Is that just adamant? No. It might be like Jolly Black Belt. Now on a max roll. Okay. Regardless, I'm just gonna spikes here. He stays in. Okay. Goes for Swords Dance. Okay. That's fine. Saber Sword kills here. Arcanine +1. Oh, if you use Clear Amulet. Unless you go for exactly Crunch this turn. I just gotta sack Klefki here. Oh, he goes for a second Swords Dance. Ooh. Okay, well, you're at, like, no health. Finds your Sacred Sword, picks up the kill. Greninja actually dies to Sucker here. Arcanine doesn't die to any hit, though. Oh! That's what he is. He's Adrenaline Orb. But that's fine. He's going for Crunch here. Yeah, I just Terra and Terra Blast to get the kill. Eat up that Crunch. If it goes for the Icicle Crash, that still doesn't kill. I have no idea why it was doing so much damage to Klefki, though. Goes for the Sacred Sword. I eat that up. Go for the Terra Blast. Takes out Chien-Pao. Okay, biggest threat eliminated. Okay, biggest threat eliminated. Could go like Armarouge here, but that's fine. I still have Muk in the back. Could go Diancie here. But, like, that's fine. I have Iron Head, and there's not much it can really do to me. And I 2-hit KO it pretty much no matter what. Actually, I don't think there's any... Yep, here comes Diancie. That's fine. I don't think there's, like, anything it can do to me, and I can just Iron Head it here. Don't think too much into it. Just Iron Head, potentially get a flinch, massive damage. Gets the Diamond Storm off. That's fine. Gets the defense boost. That's fine. So that brought me down to 58. So that did a good chunk, but not like a lot. I was at 100 something. I could just Morning Sun here, but like that's not getting me anywhere. I'm just gonna Iron Head again, take this thing out. I can save Arcanine for later. Mence is an issue now, though. I don't really need Arcanine anymore at this point. Here comes Salamence. Is it Intimidate? Not Intimidate, which means it's likely like a Scarf Moxie set. Which Iron Head definitely kills. The Dual Wing Beat definitely kills. Oh, Dual Wing Beat actually doesn't kill. Because if I'm at 58, that brings me to 29%. Why is it saying... Oh, that's per hit. So, with that being said, honestly, I don't want this thing to potentially set up. Your Moxie, not Intimidate. Just gonna... do I just go for Terra Blast, or do I keep this thing around? No, I'm just gonna go for Terra Blast. If he kills me here, he kills me. He goes for Fly. Is he Power Herb, or is he just raw Fly? He is just raw Fly. Okay. Well, with that being the case... one second, I need to let my dog out. He's being annoying. Okay. With raw... Okay, with what Mons are left, I actually feel like Arcanine is the least useful, so in case he misses, I'm just going to go for Morning Sun. Doesn't miss, hits the Fly. Picks up the kill, is Moxie boosted. In case he is, some reason, Lumberry and not Choice Scarf, or Yachi Berry and not Choice Scarf like he should be, this still very likely kills. His mons in the back to take this include Fortress. So we're just gonna Ice Beam here. If he goes Fortress, that's fine. I am not at all worried about Fortress this matchup. Switches out Salamence, goes into Fortress. Armarouge, actually. Okay. Takes Spike's Chip. Takes the Protean Ice Beam. If I just go into Muck here, takes a lot from an armor cannon. But at that point, at this point, that's fine. Because I don't need Muck anymore. Go hard Muck. Terra's. Could just be like Terra Fire here. It's Terra Fairy. Interesting. Terra Blast. This is going to do... Go down to 166. Which is 78%, which meant that did 22, which means you are not Life Orb. I don't even think you're timid. Or I don't even think you're modest. Yeah, that was just a high roll. Okay, this is a really free... I really want to say knockoff here, but actually it's a very free Poison Jab. Okay, switches out. He goes into Fortress. Goes into the Fortress. Alright, folks. Takes the Spikes chip. Immune to Poison Jab. Oh, let's see this work, folks. Let's see this work. If this is a physically defensive Fortress, which by all accounts it should be, we're clicking Fire Blast. We're clicking Fire Blast. And I miss! That sucks. Goes for the Earthquake. Does a good amount of damage. He's back up to full, so... that dealt a little under half, so I'm just going to go for the knockoff here, in case he decides to switch. No, he stays in. Okay. Goodbye, lefties. Earthquake, I live the hit. Let's just go for the Fire Blast again. And we hit land! And he knocks out! It worked! Let's go! Oh, I really wish that worked the first time, but let's see here. We're at 88%. This Armor Rouge is not Modest Life Orb. I don't know what item it could be, but Armor Cannon shouldn't kill, and I should be able to pick up the kill with Poison Jab here. Oh, I'm at 12. Never mind. This absolutely kills. This could be like Choice Scarf, maybe? Which reaches 208. Oh, folks, we might have a problem. Because if you are Terra Fairy with Terra Blast and you are Choice Scarf, Zama... Zama eats the Terra Blast. And then... Really? Why does Heavy Slam do so little? Why is it only 60 base? Greninja... If I become a Water type from the Hydro Pump, Terra Blast doesn't kill. So that's what we're going to do here. How much health is it actually? It's actually at half, so yeah, just Hydro Pump here. And we missed the Hydro, but we still become a Water type. Oh, we land. Okay. It was just delayed because of that. Cool. Okay. So Salamence is all that is left. I believe I don't know what kind of Salamence this is. But this is pretty free. I just go Garchomp. If he DDs, he can't DD twice. If he attacks here, that's just game. He goes for the Dragon Dance. Okay. And you have Fly. So obviously you're going to kill Garchomp. I probably should have gone for Substitute in case he was stupid and went for Fly. But this is fine. At +2... Zamazenta... Well, and Zama dies to the Fly here. Uh-oh, he went for the Dragon Dance again. Uh-oh. I think that's game, folks. Oh! Nope, never mind. He just dies. Okay, I don't know what was going on with that calc there. It does not look like that was supposed to kill. Oh, because Intimidate was activated. Okay, yeah, no, that was supposed to kill. All right, well, cool. We actually got out of that with a 3-0 victory. Came close, ended up coming down to a roll there at the end, but that's fine. Hey, we are 2-0. We will definitely take that. I will, if I end up getting the forfeit win, which at this point it's looking like I will for week 3, that actually brings us up to 3-0. But I will try to get a mock battle in for that week 2 game, just so I still actually have it, and I can still show off what I brought. It just won't actually matter for the standings. But with that being said, we are now still undefeated. So I will see you guys for week number 4 next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.